Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday. Today's game is the Crown Saga Peas Adventure. Pies Adventure? I don't know. We'll hopefully find out in the game. Yeah, so this one comes across again kind of like an idle game where you summon other adventurers to help you. So it's their idle action, their dungeons. So not too dissimilar to some of the other games we played. But what caught my attention was this guild battles. A lot of these games we play don't have much of an online element, if any at all. Maybe there's leaderboards. But this one might be trying to have like a real team aspect to the online. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be interesting to see if in the first hour we're able to get to that point or not. And also, the Crown Saga looks really quite nice. Nothing too realistic looking, but vibrant and colourful. So yeah, it's caught my attention. If I go to the bottom here, it says it's 1.1 gigabytes. So if you're new, basically I'm kind of suspicious that this game will have an additional download once we start it for the first time. If it doesn't, then I'll be happily surprised. I really would. So you and I, let's see what happens when we start the Crown Saga Pea or Pies adventure for the first time. Terms of service. Okay. It's nice that there are a couple of optionals. We've had that recently with another, well, not too recently, but we've had that with another game in the past. This I like. For me, as someone who tries out all these games, it's nice to have a guest option. No, thank you. Well, the load did seem to take a while, didn't it? And I am using earphones, so yes. That's one of the first things I noticed was how sort of orchestrated the soundtrack was. So the dynamic island is all the way at the top, so that's not an issue. And at the bottom, it does go all the way to the bottom. Oh, it's not an opening cinematic, it's straight to a tutorial, that's cool. Making a very good first impression. It's asking us to try other skills. Whoa. The text is kind of small, considering there's all that space. You think they could do something better with it? I think we've tried all the moves now. The reset? Does that mean that this is like a roguelike? Okay. It's a cool little introduction. Definitely like the music. As I say, it's one of the first things you notice when it starts. Yes, it's bright and colourful, but the music's there as well. Okay, so no additional download. That's cool. It's not voice, but it's not a huge problem. Especially if they're going to focus on the soundtrack instead. Here, now with full picture, the dynamic island does appear. But as it scrolls up, we've seen what's behind it already, so it's not a huge issue. Okay, it's nice, it's scrolling. I thought by the skip there's a spinning circle, and that usually indicates text is just going to go by itself. That's cool. So I'm not controlling it. The characters automatically moving themselves. So it's a little surprising. Aha. Okay. We have the wrong person. Maybe an accidental hero, maybe. You see it in the picture above her head. Bit of a shame we're not getting like multiple pictures or some sort of showing emotion. It's very much static art. What's our mission going to be then? Oh, okay. Kill the Demon King. Sure thing. There's not really a tutorial, is there? We do have on the screen, it says equip here, so at least that's clear to understand. So once this finishes, I will click it. Somewhat antagonistic relationship between these two already. Yeah, I imagine it'll be that trope of, you know, start off as pain in the neck, as Moko just said, and end up being friends. So hit equip rusty sword, or iron sword now, and you can see the sword model changed as well. So we do have like someone's chat on the screen, and there's nothing here to tell me how to get rid of it. Like, if the game's pausing for this, it would be nice if the game would pause and just say, hey, this is what the screen is doing. bet they don't know. Oh, it's because it's all text. Then we're not going to find out if it's P or Pi. Ah, Kai, then there we go, Pi. That's the name. Our name's Pi. Like, the action is kind of nice. It's very fluid. Like, lots of effects as well, so it looks good to watch. So we've got finger touching and Moko appeared on screen. If I click the text, speech, would it just disappear? What's loading? How do I... Fine, let's just tick this stuff. Shall we use gold? I guess, but it's not just that there's no tutorial. It's that the game has failed to incorporate this aspect of itself into the story. It's done so good in focusing on story and getting and setting the scene and who we are and, you know, what the role is, that it seems like it's forgotten how to upgrade itself. Like, why couldn't the crown absorb the coins and then we could use what it's absorbed to level up? It's not too difficult to think of ways. Like Moko, our little guide assistant, could do that. It just feels like they got story and they got gameplay. They didn't quite work out how to combine them all, by the looks of it. And at the moment it's repeating 1-4 and I don't know why. Just doing all these in the moment. Oh, we're not there yet, so I don't know why it's telling me to do it. Look, if I do that, it doesn't disappear. The key is repeating 1-4. So let's follow the guide missions to progress in the game. That's what Moko's saying. I click it, and we're not finished. So why is it telling me to do something when it's not doing anything? Like, are we stuck repeating until we complete this? Why can't we move? Ah. Okay, so it took me to the screen that I needed to make the change. It says there, achieve attack level 20. I'm guessing it doesn't mean plus 20, I think it means as in 20 times. Acquire wind slash. How do I do that? Let's equip it, sure. Can you see what the problem is? That text bubble was on top of the plus. So I'm going to really try and get that, just that little bit of blue that was available on the screen. It was ill thought out. They really need to move that text box. Enable auto combat, isn't that what's happening already? Oh, it's not auto combat then, it means enable auto skill. I think that's what they should have called it. But at least now we know what's happening. Well, I'll get to this at 50 now. Can I hold it? Yeah, I can. The dynamic island is there, so it's not in the way of anything. And the bar at the bottom's not in the way of anything either. Achieve health level 50. There we go. It says clear 1-4. Are we going to clear it? No, it's repeating. Why is it repeating? Why are we stuck on this level? But give me more information. So I'm guessing this is another attack, a bonus. Where is this? Oh, I see. I'm not gonna be able to, you're not gonna be able to see my thumbprint. At the side here, you can just about see that. That's the number that's going down. Again, they should really point this out. Challenge boss one time. So that's why we keep repeating, because we haven't challenged this one in the middle. So we're very much doing the tutorial. That's what's happening here. So it didn't let us progress because we are still basically in the tutorial. So something called Gladys, so let's equip it. Again, you can see the sword changed. I do like how we can see when the equipment's changed. So, it'd be nice if there was a pause button so I could just stop and take stock of this screen, because it's very much all go. See, train as we go. Why weren't we getting this bit of story when it came to leveling up? If they could have tied leveling up to training, and by you training you do better, then that would have been a much smarter way to incorporate it. So yeah, just hit the uniform and it sort of change. Why was that a thought now? And not right at the beginning when it happened for the first time? Do you see, we picked up a sword, but it didn't appear on the right side asking us to equip it. So my guess is we're only being asked to equip stuff when it's better. And I do appreciate that. At least that's a very convenient thing. But imagine if you're maybe left-handed and you're not used to using your right hand to click on things. Where's the options that would let us switch that to left or right? Again, just want it to give us a sec. Have a look at the home screen. Find the menus. Let us check the options, you know? Look, on this screen I can't see anything that resembles like a pause button or whatever. There's a red dot on the shop. There's a red dot on the left side, Moko's Blessing. And there's a couple of red dots at the bottom. It's... You know, I could check them out, but I want to give the game a chance to do it like in a tutorial to take us to these places. And you just saw new equipment change. And that I appreciate. It's very quick in changing our costume. See, this enhance could have gone with the training aspect. 100 scrolls, we got 2,000 on top right. Like, why? Nah. I don't remember how many times it wants us to do this. So, we just keep going? Or no? Play for 10 minutes. Yeah, it does say repeat, doesn't it? Hatch a spirit orb. What is that? Is that the gacha mechanic? Where did this egg come from? Doesn't even tell us where it came from, does it? Wait. Got Moko again? But I thought Moko was like a tutorial or the buddy. Now we got a second Moko hanging with us? Is that what's happening here? Want us to get level 70 in attack. Well, we guess we could also try and do the boss. But I'm kind of wanting to let the game get us there itself by all these tasks asking us to do. Again, I kind of want to let the game have a chance to show us stuff. Open story. Huh. Because you'd think we're already doing the story, wouldn't you? Oh, something better. There you go, you see that? Equipped already. It's weird, because it's I'll show you here. It says claim reward. Like I'm gonna hit 1-6. But it claims them all. So instead of just having a button for each part of the story, you could have just had a bracket and next to the bracket claim all. What's level attack 100? Okay. We're not wanting for gold, are we? We're doing alright there. Some of these games, they really want you to do the idle stuff, so they'll make things expensive. So you have to put the phone down. You have to come back to it a couple hours later when you might have enough money. This game's just giving us tons of money to start off with. but it will be interesting to find when the grind happens, when we do have to put it down, because we just are going to stop progressing. We just unlocked a whole bunch of stuff, haven't we? So, skill summon. I'm guessing this is gacha. Again, there's no effort here to tie this into the story. The last game we played, oh, what was it, Nightforge? They had a gacha, they had a summoning mechanic, but it was told in terms of the game story by us putting up like a wanted ad. We want 10 new heroes, and then that's the summoning. 10 new heroes appear, and we hire them. It feels very separate. Let's have a look what effect this is. It's not going to tell us what any of this is. Well, I'm going to touch it, see if it gives information. It doesn't. It's been a while since I've played a game that, if it shows us something we've never seen before, or just something in general, you can usually tap it and it'll tell us what it is, where we can use it, when we can use it. This, I'm getting no information. How bizarre. That's the share button. I don't appreciate being forced to do it. So I might have to skip this bit depending on what happens next. In the video, I mean. Wait, that's not the share button. It took us straight back here. It's just that icon, kind of, to me, would be something like sharing. Claim all. Oh, these must be from those books, I guess. Okay. It's saying auto, but it was putting itself on top of the auto button. Again, it's like this game, it feels like it was ported from Android, or I'm playing this on iPhone 14 Pro, but it doesn't feel like it's built for it. Yes, the dynamic island's not in the way, the bar at the bottom's not in the way, but that would apply to many other like Android phones as well. It's almost like the resolution isn't quite what the game expects. We've got all these red dots on the right, got these things on the left, and it's not telling us yet, but by doing these sort of missions, the top right, we are getting through some of this stuff. Okay, so instead of us having to press that red button in the middle of the screen, it will automatically try the boss itself. Wait, free? Okay. No thank you. See, now it tells us what this stuff is. Why wasn't this before? That's why it's really weird. But at least we have a better idea if this is a good value or not, because we've used the books. It's just the RP stuff we've not really done yet. This is the diamonds we've not really used yet, so I can't judge it if it's a good deal or not. Feels like it's just a little bit too early for such a deal to be promoted. From whence they came, huh. don't know why Pi is so confused, because what have we just been doing for the last, what, 20 minutes? But at least, visually, there's a new area, the monsters are different, and it is impressive to watch. Oh, okay. Wait, are we now the last one? Yeah, we might be the last Crown Knight, okay. Yeah, let's put this new sword. I tell you, having these buttons as big as they are on the side and at the top here for what you need to do in the game next. If you're commuting and playing the game one-handed, it's a real easy game to do that. But also, it's a real good one to watch as well. See, I didn't have to do anything for that chest. It automatically opened it for me. And there's an X there. It's just a shame when it says open village reward chest. I have... all I can guess is that at the bottom is this chest here. Yeah, okay. There's not as much fanfare for this one, was there? And we got 2 more chests. What's auto open do? It doesn't tell me, does it? Spirit orbs. Lunar shop. More currencies? Huh? Like, these 3 new currencies. Wow, it's such a weird thing to have. More eggs. More eggs. Well, that's nice. Don't show this again today. Basically, this is the game's way of getting us to come back every day. It's all daily rewards. You see at the bottom it says day 1, and we can scroll across to day 7. And there are different things we have to do each day. So we've got different tasks. Doesn't look too unmanageable. Now, if I hit begin mission on skill summon, do you think it will take us there? I'm hoping it will, because it's been doing that so far. Interesting. Something was happening in the background and it took us here. But let's do the 10. Skip effects now being ticked on. Okay. Let's do 30. So we've got that many. But I do like that you have the option to skip. Let's use them all up. But again, if I tap it... Oh! We've got information on this one. Maybe... I don't know. Hey, it works this time. All greens, no higher rarities in that. Wait, the story's been going on in the background. That's not fair. Alright. So it wants us to increase attack. Sure, let's do health. It usually wants us to do health afterwards. Yeah, wants us to clear 112. We're on 120, so it shows you how far ahead we got. Activate more course blessing. What's this part of the game? So we get something once a day. I'm going to just go with gold drop because it seems like we need that. I'm guessing it's now active for 30 minutes. I don't know, it wasn't on the screen long enough for me to properly read it and understand what's happening. Ah, you see on the bottom right, there's an empty skill shot. There we go. Claim all. And auto. Again, it swapped. Okay, so there's a good auto. It's not just going to fill up one space, it will use up all the spaces. You can see Wind Slash is level 10. Some of these are green. I don't know if that means anything. There's no, like, promote doesn't do anything. If I press that yellow one. Oh. Okay, Earth Slam. So enhance. Say what level? I think it says we're level 11 there. And this blue one, Blade Fury. And we ran out, okay. Again, looks really nice, doesn't it? One thing you can say about this Crown game is that the graphics look good, the music look good, the gameplay is well designed for mobile phones and especially like commuters. You definitely got something you can watch. But if you're here for story, I think you're going to be disappointed. It's all disconnected from each other. Wait. Experience gain. How many of these can we do? I guess all of them? Perhaps they change? I don't know. I don't think that was really well explained. It wants this 150 now. Whoops. Ah. Ah, stamp rally. Basically, watch 5 adverts. And it resets every day. So you have to do 5 adverts a day. I can skip that. Thankfully the game lets me do that. It's the health, Venture 115. Adverts. I don't mind adverts in game. Is it just this chest? Yeah, it's just for the chest. Weapon summon? Huh. Sure. There was no effect to skip. You see that? That was unchecked. But there was no fanfare. That was really boring. still don't feel like I got all the story there. Open attendance. So again, another reason why you should come back every day is to get all these bonuses. But also, if you come 28 days in a row, probably not in a row, but you know, in a month of 30, if you come 28 times, you get that chest on the bottom right. Trade points. HP regen would be a really cool one to have, actually. Okay. For 10 minutes, we've got that one. So we're what, 40 odd minutes in now? It's starting to become clear we're not going to be told or reminded to do a lot of these red dots. So let's start checking these red dots off on the bottom left. Okay, it's just this and traits. Okay, next one. This is the skills. Okay, next one. This is our character. Wow, this screen is really sensitive. Okay. Auto equip appearance. Yes, I like that idea. What's N? I'm guessing this is the best stuff. But this is just a profile picture. There doesn't seem to be any like equip all button. So I have to assume we've got the best whatever it is. Chests, okay. Fair enough. Grand Library 64. Oh, these are the spirits, aren't they? Sure. We've got a mission here. Manage spirits. So what do we want to do with these? Like there's a promote button, but I can't see on the screen where the currency is gonna come from. Okay, so these don't endlessly level up. But it does show us what happens when we do. You can see we get like +5s and 1s, so I do appreciate that. So being able to see the enhancements. But you can see we don't quite have enough of these blue things. Again, it's not telling us what they are, is it? But yeah, so we're level 3 with Moko. We can't equip any others yet. 250, 1050, 550. But we do have these other ones. Kind of like Pokemon, isn't it? And they all have different stats and abilities. That was a strange one, Taka. But again, I can't really click on it to see what the skills are. Wait. Okay, no, I don't think we've missed any story. I think it stopped the story waiting for us. Okay. We didn't do it. Timeout, yeah. But at least we're getting told what we need to do here. Increase your stats using gold. Increase your stats using trade points. Acquire new skills or enhance. Hatch a spirit to accompany you. And it automatically closes. At least we now know. And you can see that on the bottom here, auto attack the sort of boss has been turned off. So this is now one part of the game where we could turn the phone off, and that would be the idle aspect of the game. It will just keep running in the background. It will collect gold. So when it gets enough gold, we can do here and increase our health and stuff. So that's the loop. And now we've got health regen as well. Open rank? Ooh, what's this new feature? Sure. Yeah, but we haven't been introduced to the dungeons yet. Feels like we should be introduced to dungeons first and then be introduced to the rankings afterwards, where we could perhaps check out our own ranking. So here's us. Is there any way I can change my name? Doesn't appear to be, no. So they want level 100 regen. They're really just going for it. There we go. Still saying clear adventure 120, that's how far behind it is. Still doing all these. We've done all this, we've done this. Now we've got the Grand Library. No wonder we couldn't defeat the boss. We kinda got there a bit too soon, perhaps. Okay, let's try this dungeon. Ah, so we can do the dungeon and get these to enhance our skills. it looks like 25 seconds might be all the time we have here. So I wonder if it's, the idea is just attack as many as you can in that time limit. But they do just seem to keep spawning in, so I'm guessing that's the case. And we're back. Acquire Blade Fury. What's that mean? Okay. Well, we'd already started doing this, haven't we? Like we done, or is it Earth Slam? We've done this one before. Wind Slash we did right at the beginning. $300 at once now. I only just noticed there's a plus 10 there. You can see we just unlocked all this stuff. So there are a lot of things to unlock here. More chests. $135 is... We're still catching up to where we actually are. We're on 139. Yeah, we got 10. Doesn't look like anything fancy there. Open pass. What's this? Oh, okay. Kind of what you expect. We've got a free option and we've got a pay option. The one you got to pay for doesn't look too expensive. But you can see there's quite a lot to do here. And there's that stage pass, then we've got here level pass. So that's our character level. Huh. The game's really trying to milk you for money, isn't it? Whether it's adverts for its own store or its own pass packages. And who wants attack 400? Wow. We've still got all these red dots on the right side we haven't checked. So 4 dots. So this is the options. Okay. Graphics high, frame rate high. I'll turn the special effects down, they're getting a little grating. And languages? Hopefully yours is there. Okay. Okay, it takes us back out. Anything else we want to check here? Rank maybe? Oh no. Mailbox? New user, registration, goals, golden bells. Sure, read all. And what's this? Companion, okay. Begins package, sure. I want to equip that new spirit. So at the bottom, manage spirit. This guy is level 5. So how do I... There we go. There's no way to zoom in or out from this either. We're kind of stuck with what the game's camera wants to give us. Let's try the boss. That was close. There was like 4 seconds left. And we did it. Empty skill slot. Thank you. I do like, it does try and help us. It's really nice in that respect. Like, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It wants us to be powered up, leveled up. And it keeps pointing us in the direction. Like it says, attack 400. Sure. Probably means health has got to be 400. I do appreciate how the game is pointing us in the right direction. All these chests, sure. Money. Eggs, and another chest. Another chest. Now, that's up to 145, we're only up to 143, so we're finally caught up with where the game expects us to be by now. And hit beginner mission. Okay. I don't know why we're getting these other day rewards here. But hey, we're getting them. Oh, those eggs. Hatch all. I'm guessing there's nothing to do with the duplicates. You can't fuse them together like you can in many other games, so again, releasing them, I guess, seems the thing to do. Oh, I bet. Well, that's the bit of story. Now, honestly, I think I'm gonna perhaps leave it there. We understand what we need to do now. We know that the idleness gives us gold, and we use the gold to level us up. By leveling up, we can go further. We can get more items to level other things up, because this game really does like a currency, doesn't it? All these. More weapons. We got 100, so more. Like, where's our inventory? Do we need to start selling some of these? I just equipped a better sword again. This is the equipment. doesn't look like we've got any hands all here. So I'm guessing the duplicates we have are perhaps what we're going to hands these with. It didn't seem to use any currency to do this. There's still an aspect unlocked. Proficiency. You know, we're still down the bottom right here. Accessory. So even though we've played for an hour now, we still haven't unlocked everything there is in this game. There is a lot to do. There's a lot to find. There's a lot to unlock. So there's definitely a lot here, which is good. Oh, what's the matter? Final boss battle before we finish? Fine then, it looks like you only be able to find one of them. Yeah, I imagine this boss would be close, but I don't think we're going to do it. I think we're going to definitely need to put a pause in the progress and earn some money. There we failed to make progress. So we repeat 149. Yeah, so we just unlocked something else now. I keep trying to finish and we keep unlocking stuff. Into the Soul Fortress. It's a dungeon. So yeah, we did that one for growth. This is a challenge. Challenge, I guess. So what, we get experience points for this, do you reckon? Because we get training, so who knows which one of these sort of leveling up things we would get. It is flashing a bit though. It's not just the video, it is happening on my screen as well. Soul Fortress level. Oh, I'm still reading that. Anyway, so hopefully we've got an idea of what the Crown of Pie is all about. It's a bit of a shame that it was unable to tie the gameplay mechanics into the story, like a lot of games are trying and mostly succeeding in doing nowadays. And there are a good number of currencies, but the game really does try to help. You see with the finger touching the screen up there. We had that with Night Kingforge, where you had telling us what it wants us to do, you press it and take us straight there. I really do appreciate that. This is definitely a game you can play one-handed. This is going to be a real good one if you're commuting. Because just look at it. Visually, there's a lot to look at. Good animation, there's good art, and the music's been really nice as well. Definitely one of those games where it wouldn't be a bad idea to perhaps look out for the soundtrack. Kind of a shame that in the options, there's no like option to buy the soundtrack. There's no, I mean it says shop, but I'm pretty sure there's no like buy the soundtrack. But hey, it's nice that it also didn't force this upon us to shop. So many games will try and really get us into the shop. This game just threw a couple of adverts our way and let us to it. But we didn't get to the guild stuff, did we? Over an hour, and we didn't make it. But then again, looking at the screen, I couldn't tell you which one of these would be how we get to the guild. Ah, here it is, unlocked. So we need to get to 214. Guide 214. And these guides are what these are. This is guide 90 we're kind of up to at the moment. So, a lot more to do in this game. If you've got to the guild and are using it and in one, please in the comments talk to us about it. Tell us what it's like. Is it worth it? Is it not? I didn't get there, but perhaps you can help us out by telling us all about it. But we'll end it there. So until the next Mobile Friday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we get donations, including PayPal donations. But we also have a couple of subscription tiers, so maybe one of them will interest you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.